Because isn't it
I hope we don't see it.
At all?
We don't need to.
It's Finn.
Bro, it's like real life, innit, fam? Like, bro.
Don't need to ever see that guy.
It's Finn. Finn's Hydra, fam.
I can believe Finn's Hydra, but Finn's still dead. You know how Hydra works. Cut off one head, 2 more shut eyes. We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man. Stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm revving the GS.
Joe! 1/3 of the Cybernuts.
Gangs of London, episode 7. It goes down.
Does it go down?
I think so.
Yeah, things are getting dicey.
Yeah.
Things are getting really dicey.
Niger boys come through. Hey.
Things weren't dicey
What came
before.
through?
Niger boys.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Rotted.
Green, white, green went mad in this episode, fam.
Bruv,
Came in.
Sending the... Was it the right hand that steals?
Fam.
Yeah? Gone. Just
Everybody.
chopping hands, fam. You know what, yeah? For a second, I thought he was going to give the little girl the hands.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I was like,
But then I was like, wait, but that could be the dog. And then boom, it was the dog. But at first, I really thought it was just hands in there, bruv. That would have been too much.
Now, obviously, the way they set it up was that to make you feel like it was going to be a hand, innit? Obviously, bruv, man don't need to give the daughter a hand when he's coming through and telling the dad, bro, time's up, G. Like, I told him straight, I need my money back. What's good? Get me. That Russian youth, fam, I don't know what he's about to do.
He's a donut, though.
Why is he a donut?
Why is he a donut?
From the time he shook that hand, like, you just didn't know what kind of business he was going to. And
How's
what,
he
he got
supposed to know?
warned.
Bruv, yeah, how's he supposed to know that Finn Wallace stole 8 billion or whatever on timed transactions a year ago? Like, how's he supposed to know that?
Not even just know that, but like, I don't know. Like, why did he go to him in the first place?
Bruv,
What was
they're
the deal
criminals,
for?
bro. Like,
I don't
like
know.
who, bruv, I don't know what you're meaning right now. Like, what was the other option for him?
I don't know. Obviously, try and go back to. Well, he was even talking to their brother in the first place anyway.
What brother?
I think his dad. I forgot his name now.
Alex.
Yeah,
Alex's dad.
Yeah. Like, if you was talking to him in the first place, like, why would you then try and do a deal with these guys and then not even be warned in the first place? I don't know.
No, like,
He was just in a
from
place
what I
where
can
it was
remember
messed up.
is he already had done the deal with them, man. And then Alex's dad was like, oh, what? You thought we didn't know that you're doing
Do the
deals
deal.
with these
We'll let
man?
you do this one.
And he was like, careful with these, man, because that's no people to be doing business with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Too late
But
then.
it's getting really... It's just... This episode was just a case of now we're just reversing everything and we're just pointing everyone against everyone. So basically, divide and conquer. That's what's happening in this episode for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously Marianne, being Marianne, just doing a whole different madness. She was already on the madness, but this is what happens when there's no transparency in it. Like obviously her being her and finding out about her husband is gonna propel into her just trying to find out things. And obviously, well, if my man's been doing this, what? His best friend, his right-hand man knows. So obviously I'm going to put detail on him. So, bruv, so just that, yeah, and then Shawn being Shawn, just...
Did Shawn act rash? I mean, like, too impulsively right there?
No, because, like, I feel, to me, yeah, it was just like, all right, look, bring everybody in, and let's see what I want.
I'm talking about with shooting, man.
Yeah, because you know what? He can't take it out on his dad. That's the second father figure he's got to.
So what?
So when he said that,
you gotta kill him.
like, no,
I don't think he was gonna kill him.
Because why should you kill him? That's not on him. But it's just like,
Bro.
like he said it. Like, because to me, when he said that, I was like, yeah, I would have done the same thing as well. Because he heard what his dad feels.
Bruv, listen, I understand that.
So why would you take his life?
I'm saying with the shooting, for me, I'm in a scenario. I'm Shawn. If I'm pulling out a gun and shooting this dude, he should have killed him, fam.
Right.
Because what is the point in shooting, man? Just to hurt, man. You know these man, bruv, like, it don't look like they're gonna patch this shit up, bruv.
No, because...
And then you're definitely not patching it up once you've shot him. So if you're shooting him, you know he's turning instantly into a rival.
Yeah.
You got a dead man.
We've severed ties with that shot. but it's not. But at the same time, there is more involved
Nah.
for him to just kill him off like that.
Bruv, no. I'm not, bruv. I understand the relationship. I understand, like, bro, you can't just shoot your dad's best friend, a man who was in your house, you grew up with the whole... I understand all of that, bruv. So then I would say, don't shoot man at all. If you punch man in his face, it's different. We can have a... Like, bruv, me and you right now can get angry, beat the hell out of each other, come back tomorrow and be like, we was both wrong, whatever, and keep it moving. But once you shoot a brother, fam, you could have licked artery, you could have did this. There's bare variables, fam. Yeah. There's bare variables. I just don't think he should have shot him.
No, I understood him. I felt that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yeah, all right, cool. Why, like, because he was like, oh, because your dad wanted Alex to run the business. And he was like, what? Brrr. And then he was like, oh. And he was like, sort of like asking him the reason. He was like, because he don't trust you. And at that point, bruv, and to me, it just takes back to all these issues that Shawn has in making certain decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, going back to when he was a youth, when his dad was making him shoot the guy, him finding out through his brother that, oh, the dude that I shot for you is dead because of mum. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so all these issues, family issues, is coming around. And now you're hearing that your dad didn't trust you. But at the same time, he wanted you to run to take over. Fam, there's a whole lot of
I wouldn't have shot, man.
Family issues going on. And I just feel like, yeah, man. Just shoot the guy. Like, I'm going to shoot you.
Bruv, I get it, but I just feel like at that moment there, yeah, no matter how deep it got, bruv, before he pulled out the gun and shot him, they could have made a way back. That pulling out the gun and shooting him.
Not for him, bro.
That probably just shows Shawn's character.
That
probably shows how rash he is. Like, that's why we want to trust him.
The reasons, like, yo.
I understand.
It's too
but
much for him.
Bruv, it might be too much for him, but at the same time, bruv, his demise.
Yeah, this is Shawn.
Bruv.
His dad did that for him.
No. His dad didn't do that to him, bro.
His dad did that to him, bro.
No, bro. He did it to himself. He's been making them decisions from when he was a youth, bruv. He's been going back and forth,
Then
bruv.
his dad should have never put him in that position in the first place.
Bruv, like I said, I don't think his dad did put him in that position. His dad was finessing it for Alex to run the thing. So he wasn't putting him in that. No, his dad died. That's the issue. Bruv. The dad died before the transition was made.
But did he die, though?
Oh, he was murdered, innit?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Did he? But bro,
man was going to
all
disappear.
these transactions and stuff, like,
man was trying to disappear. So
the thing is, what's interesting about that is I thought about that. Oh, could Finn still be alive? But then I was like, bro, if they do that in this, it's too much because they showed him get shot in the face like twice. I would lose a lot of
credibility for
bro, for them to pull that back, bro. But time transactions, you can do that. That's a real thing, bro.
I like that rather than...
Do you get me? I like
man set up.
Yeah.
It's all 2-3 steps ahead.
Yeah, because he had planned to be out by now. He would have been gone. And then the P would have just landed in the bank account after him, bro.
No, because the reason why I say this, is because the way this show has just been moving, right? So now, what I was thinking is, the dude shoots someone, who looks like Finn,
Don't do that.
Bro,
You're done,
do you
bro.
understand? So in his mind is like,
no,
I've killed Finn.
Nah, because they showed us, bruv. They showed us.
And that's the story you run with. Then the body that, bruv, I don't know.
If they was going to do something like that, you can't show us Finn's face
in the funeral.
In not just the funeral.
Did they show his face in the funeral?
In all the flashbacks.
I don't think they did.
In all the flashbacks we've seen.
But that's because that's the story that everybody ran with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that deception.
That's dead, bro.
Why? It's a deception.
No, it's dead. There's cheating. It's cheating. The whole thing. Because they've never... Bro, I told you. But listen, you make a movie or a show, you got to stick to the rules that you put in. They've never shown us that, bro. They've never shown us that, bro. That's cheating, bro.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking at the time.
Me personally, I'll be like, that would be ultra dead. Ultra dead. Like, I'm not trying to hear about no reconstructive surgery, the bullet missed his head, but I'm not trying
not missed his head.
Bro, I don't care.
Like,
even if it wasn't him. Even if that's his body double.
Yeah.
They have to show us They have to have shown us in
Man's been
episode
doing that.
3
Yeah.
that he's been having body doubles. That
Just
you
in
might,
case.
you go to this meeting for me. Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Wallace, like him getting out of a car and then being in the car, then going back into the car and the driver being like, Mr. Wallace, where do you want to go? Not showing him. Something like you got to do stuff like that, bro.
That'd be mad, yeah.
You can't, yeah, bro. Because then it'll be like, bro, who was he talking to? Was one of the kids in the back seat? Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, you can't just throw something like that out there.
Those were my feelings.
Don't be
at
putting
the
that
time,
energy
bruv,
into the
'cause,
universe, fam,
Listen,
bruv.
that's not me. That's just show what's taking my mind, innit?
Bro, so mad though.
But what else? Oh, the
cop.
Yeah, the cop. We already
Yeah.
had established that he was a cop. That he was different people
On the side now,
plugging
yeah.
him. The warehouse shooting.
The thing before, I just want to jump on a cop. The interesting thing that we said before, or I think I said it, was that I think that obviously he's a cop, but he's working for corrupt ops. I now don't know if he's working for corrupt ops or if he's working for the legit cops and Elliot's actually working for corrupt cops
And he don't know.
and he don't know.
See, that's a whole different.
Or they're both working for the same, like, because the corrupt cops or the cops working with the other brother, they could have sent Elliot in the beginning to find out something. Now Elliot's gone roguish. They're like, we need to, like, he's already saying it, we need to remove him. Like, if he was just gone rogue, why would you even need to remove him, fam? Like, you just arrest him, he's one of them, man, now. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way they're moving there is dodge.
And to add to that, the fact that the stuff got removed from the house.
Yeah.
Because he passed on the information.
Exactly. Mad dicey.
It's a lot of things happening,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
mad
obviously the whole thing with his supervisor, like, and she's like, "Yo, I don't know what to trust. Like, what's going on here, bro? There's levels to this. This is like onion. We're peeling layers off, bruv. Like, man don't even know what's going on or what you're gonna get with each layer.
Yeah, it's sick to me, yeah, that we're at finished episode 7, and that these man have still got like so many layers still going, fam. It's like every episode's legitimately a movie, and I'll say it once again, you man should have just they released this week to week, fam. I feel like it would have had a different impact globally, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm gonna email you, man. Said it.
Oh, you saying it?
Yeah, I had to build up to it.
Oh,
I told you I'm
okay,
gonna say it every episode. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing now. Get me? But yeah, man. What you moved on from there to what?
To the warehouse.
Okay.
And
I thought that was all a bit routine, innit?
What do you mean?
Man just want to. That's a competition. Like, you knew where the man at.
You get me?
angry,
Hey,
so-
throw up the drone, baby. Let's play some Call of Duty.
Everyone got finished.
Yeah,
Everyone got finished.
And it's just and.
What do you think is going to happen between the son and the father, though? Because obviously he's funded by drug money.
Right.
Now, man's saying, I don't want your money no more. What do you think the dad's going to do?
Nah, Raven called it early. That dad's dead. That dad's dead. He's dead. He's gone. He's out of it.
Damn.
He's out of it. And that's good. And that's what's for me. I feel like what this show could do is easily. Obviously, he said, Dad, I don't want your drug money." He is gonna turn into his dad by exing his dad,
Yeah.
but out of necessity.
Out of the fact that he's gonna be kicked out of what he's doing right now.
Exactly. That stuff like that is things I love, bro.
It's beautiful.
Because
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Because it's like
It's
he's
beautiful.
trying to get away from being like his dad.
He was
He's
saying like your generation is poisonous.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's,
Yeah, bro.
like-
But what are you gonna do to get rid of this poisonous arm, fam?
Come here, it's yourself.
You gotta chop that thing off, fam. If you chop it off, you get me. You're one of them, man.
that I really looking forward to see his transaction, his development, like going from that to boom. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's a politician.
Exactly.
That's even deeper, bro.
That's what I say. There's no way he's going to stay clean.
Like
He's already dirty anyway, but there's no way
He's gonna stay clean.
Like, yeah, he's already dirty, so
Bruv.
there's no way he's going to wash away his sins. Like, he's in that
Bruv,
world.
he's achieved his goal, and now he's like, I can cut ties, fam.
Nah.
2 weeks ago, you think he was talking like that, bruv? No way, bruv. He was enjoying that crack money, paying for man's campaigns and that, bruv. Listen, I'm not judging you, bruv. Do your thing. Do whatever you got to do. Disclaimer, all Joe's views are all his own, you get me? Man's not promoting politicians taking whatever. Disclaimer's there anyway, you get me? But it's mad, bruv. It's mad. I would love for him to just turn on some crud, like, call up 2 youths.
you know what?
Or
He
him.
might be the one taking out his dad.
Right, no, but that's the thing. I thought about that, but then also he might push to Shawn because Shawn's gonna need new allies now, and obviously his dad murked Shawn, the chick who was working with Shawn. Shawn, like, obviously, if he's going against his dad now, Shawn's probably the only direction he can go. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad where, like, all the corners that everyone's going to get pushed into. And it's where's the Russian brother going to end up?
Boy.
Is he going back to Shawn? Or is he going back to Alex and them, man?
Well, the way the conversation he had with his dad was like, yo, that's your problem. Our problem is figuring out what his money is. Then we can come together. Until then, each man on their own. Like, told him straight.
Yeah, 100%, fam. I actually thought he was going to dome him. The Russian dude was going to dome him.
There's no way.
Yeah, but there was no point.
There's no way. Like,
There was no point.
His whole energy just changed, bro. Like, I just love that transformation in actors, bro. Like, you're in certain position. You've been peppering up. Like, you've been going up the ladder. And you know when you get the snake, and you just slide back, like, bro. It's so deep, because his face was just like, he looked like a kid, bro. He was a child. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Alright, it's a banger. Hey, so what? Next 2 episodes, are we doing them
together
as one review? That's how we've been doing the final reviews, bro. This whole movie thing, 2 hours of...
Right, it's going to be mad. I just want to see who the head of this whole operation thing is. Because isn't it
I hope we don't see it.
At all?
We don't need to.
It's Finn.
Bro, it's like real life, innit, fam? Like, bro.
Don't need to ever see that guy.
It's Finn. Finn's Hydra, fam.
I can believe Finn's Hydra, but Finn's still dead. You know how Hydra works. Cut off one head, 2 more shut eyes.
Oh, guys, it's all mad. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of episode 7. Make sure you tune in for the finale. 2 episodes, 1 review. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
Raven the GS.
Joe won further to Cybernuts. You know what? One thing we haven't spoken about today. Come on, man. Patreon.
I mean,
This is what happens when Sam runs the videos anyway. But yeah, listen, ladies, I'm not even doing it. Patreon.com.
go to 1,000 Patreons.
It's important to me.
Or just do you now?
I mean, Sam doesn't talk about it, so I didn't want to go me and you and then someone be like, I mean, picking on Sam by not including them. So I spoke for myself. Like, obviously, you can do that.